anyway, back to Don. When they release what I don't have it, they'll have it. Because it has to do with me. So that footage is in the hands of Andra, Jonathan, and Olivia. It is absolutely mind-blowing what happened last night.
And then just with the neighbor of Don Wells. The neighbor of Don Wells, his name is also Don, coincidentally, is disgusted and hates Don and Candus. He wants this all to end too.
He's not the only one.
He knows they're guilty. He said they're guilty. The neighbor told me on record that there was no kidnapping. He does not believe a kidnapping. He has still, the neighbor, Don Wells' neighbor, still has trust in Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson in solving this crime. The neighbor also claims that he is ex-law enforcement. He said all the neighbors hate Don Wells. Fred Hill wants to kill Don Wells if Don Wells keeps using his name in his mouth. Don Wells has openly on the record stated to us that he believes Fred Hill should be looked at. And Fred Hill has meth guys, and Fred Hill does drugs. That is Don Wells' neighbor. And Fred Hill has had enough. He's sick of it. He wants Don Wells to shut his mouth. The neighbor came out. The neighbor, I think there was a misunderstanding because we were outside the Wells house with bullhorns yelling. The neighbor, his neighbor came out, told us, man, you guys got to leave. You guys got to leave. Because he knew what happened the day before when we were filming around the neighborhood, and I guess he said his mother-in-law or somebody lived at that house, didn't like us around, so he just wanted to see what's up. But then he saw there was no harm, like we're not out there in ill intention, so he was just like, let law enforcement do their job. He said, I support what you guys are doing.
Oh, yeah,
Just be careful, you guys should leave. But he was opening up to us. He was just telling us he heard screams from that mountain all the time. He doesn't like Don and Candus Wells, doesn't support them whatsoever. So, everyone out there that thinks Candus, or thinks that Summer is buried on a neighbor's property, or maybe a neighbor did it, I don't think that's true at all. There's no evidence that any neighbor, whether that's Andy, the so-called drug dealer across the street, Jody Sue's husband, the Hills, this guy, Donnie, none of the neighbors are involved here. None of the neighbors are involved with Summer Wells' disappearance. The sole people involved are Don and Candus Wells, and maybe Grandma. It's their web of lies up there on 110 Ben Hill Road on the top of the mountain. They're involved. They know something. They need to come clean and stop deflecting.